Is it? Yeah, for those that don't know, you can make magic find. Dude, where is my little remote? It has disappeared. I have this little remote that I use to do my wait, can I do this? Hold on. Work? Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. But yeah, you can do this little trick with magic find to basically keep it stacking up. And then it gets to a point where the game just breaks. The game just breaks. Like you have so much magic find that it just gives you open a chest and it gives you like 1,000 items. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know there's a snowy screen. I have to find this little remote. Damn, where did it go? Dude, this thing is always right. Oh, there it is. Found it. Wait 1 second. Boop. Boop. All fixed. Okay. Yeah, you can do this little trick where you can stack your magic find and you can get it to like huge amounts, like 10,000 plus. And then when you open a chest, it just like vomits gold items at you and other things too. It's kind of insane. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about. So what I did last night was I basically rerolled my staff for like 100,000 gold because I wanted to get 3 rank 2 slots. And what's hilarious is I was talking to my wife and I was just like, you know, not paying attention, click. And I had already spent like 50K. And as I look back, I had all 3 slots exactly how I wanted them. Yet somehow the signal had already been sent to my finger. And I look at the screen as I go, click. And literally mid-conversation with my wife, I just go, no! I literally had clicked like 400 times in a row. Like I was in click mode, you know? Oh man. Oh, so frustrating. So yeah, basically I spent all my gold. Which is okay, because we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff today. I did do a few maps offline. I made a little bit of progress, but not really a lot. I don't really have any gold to build anything else, I don't think. So we're gonna kind of like
plenty of eager seekers
here we go.
waiting for your
Runes
word.
of Corridon. Loot received
wish I was
gold.
going with them.
Sure. Do that. Sounds fun. Man, I don't even have 7,500 gold. Ooh, loot received rogue armor. Loot received staffs. We can actually just get loot. That's kind of cool.
My lord? Yeah. Hey.
Hi.
So
Hi. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Let's do some maps, dude. Let's do some warm up. A few quick things. I did change the build a little bit. I respec'd and went up and got this little 100% crit damage for minus 30% damage. Also my beam leveled up. So now I have super laser beams. Pretty baller. Now I have 3 little beams. And what's even crazier is in the new build, not only do I have 3 beams, but they all hit harder than before. So it's pretty cool.
Welcome to the Purple Phoenix.
All right, let's roll some modifiers. I can't even roll any modifiers. Let's go make some gold. We need to make some gold. All right. Don't cross the beams. Oh, I will. It's gonna be glorious. For the record. So yeah, this is our new like zip zap. Zip zap, zip zap. Boop. Laser mage.
I need more power.
Give me that gold. I need every bit of gold I can get my grubby hands on right now. Did I run into the magic find bug? No, I never used the magic find bug. Yeah. And now it's fixed. So, whoops. Looks like we have to go full legit. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit.
Gotta catch my breath.
Sucks. Oh, it's not fixed? Oh, I thought somebody said it was patched out. It's not fixed? Oh Lord, nothing is fixed. Well, I'm still not gonna do this. I generally kind of stay away from that kind of stuff. Personal preference. Apparently you have to like zone in and out to stack some kind of obviously not, that's not how it's supposed to work thing, so. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. That can't be done. Is the online mode working? No, it's not. Unfortunately. Yeah, I feel really bad for these devs, dude. Like it's nasty. They really messed up. I mean, there's no other way to say it. They really messed up. Like they simply, my lord, this dude is one-shotting me. How hard is this guy hitting for? It just gets to the point where like you have to kind of expect at least, what the hell? Oh, sweet mother of mercy. You have to kind of expect some success for your game. And most importantly, you need to have something ready, like if your game is going to be wildly successful, like especially these days, like, you know, there's Stardew Valleys, there's Terrarias, there's games that just take off. And you kind of need to be at least a little bit prepared for that. And it's pretty clear that these devs were just not prepared at all. It's the kind of thing where, I don't know, man, it's a really bad situation because there's no like good answer. I mean, the one side is that it's a 40-person dev team, and when you have this many people playing the game, you have to cut them some slack, and that's understandable. That's understandable, right? Unfortunately, it's also kind of expected that if you're going to sell a product, especially if you're going to raise the price of the product right before release, that you actually are able to deliver the product. And for people that want to play with friends, they basically haven't been able to play the game for going on like 3 days now. So, I mean, neither side is wrong. Neither side is wrong. What game are we talking about? We're talking about this game. Now, thankfully, this game has an offline mode, which is why I'm still playing it and having a great time. But I mean, there's people that specifically bought this game with groups of friends. They paid money for it, and they can't play it. And arguably, that is okay to be frustrated about that, right? It's okay to be frustrated about that. Like, that's okay. You can't get mad at somebody for being mad about that. But yeah. Kelevon says, I think it's all an issue with money. They misplanned everything, too many things at the start, bad bugs and bad servers and everything. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if that's true. And before I start kind of commenting on what went wrong with the release, we kind of, and I'm really hoping that devs will do this, we kind of need a post-mortem. Like, the devs need to be very clear about what went wrong. Because clearly a lot went wrong. But there's really no point in speculating because we don't have all the information. So I've kind of like the POE guys do. Kind of like the POE guys do. Whenever something goes wrong, they kind of like let the community know what's going on. The Warframe guys are also really good about that. I really hope the Wolcen devs are thinking about putting something up here. Oh wait, not Oaksoy says they already posted something. Did they? They offered to talk to you on stream. Why not use that as an opportunity? I'm not bringing the devs on to start quizzing them on why all this went wrong. No, that'd be terrible. That's not very cool. That's like gotcha journalism. I don't do that stuff. If I were to bring the devs on, it would be to talk about the game, not complain to them about why things aren't working. Sorry. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, it's cool the devs are working their ass off, and you know, it's great that the game is taking off, but it's definitely not a great situation. Somebody said consider getting the multi-pulse thing here. What is the multi-pulse? Is it this one? Now I saw this here that the skill pulls in multiple times, but does that actually do damage every time? I didn't think that did damage every time. Multipass? Multipass. I guess we can try, right? Oh, and also it's important to mention some people that are saying like this shouldn't be happening because they've made so much money. Having a lot of money does not equate to faster development time. That's not really how that works. So they could have millions of dollars. That doesn't mean that the servers are magically going to fix themselves. That's not how that works. I mean, you can't just like hire a bunch of people and have them like overnight fix things. That's not valid. So just because the game was wildly successful doesn't mean that they have like, they're going to be able to fix things quicker. Yeah. Anyway, let's try. I don't really want to get rid of any of these. I like all of them. I guess we can take the average damage, crit damage, and ailment score. Let's try this. Does this do it? Okay, let's try this and see how we like it. If it actually does damage every pulse, that is kind of nutty.
That's not happening.
I think it is. Is it? Maybe? Is it actually having a chance to apply the ailment every time too? Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. Maybe we'll keep that up. Man, that little notification on that thing wasn't very clear. I didn't realize it was going to do damage every single time. Let's test this real fast just to be absolutely sure here.
That's not happening.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely doing damage every single time. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that like triples to quadruples the amount of damage this thing is actually doing. Jeez. That's kind of nuts.
Not right now.
Yeah, I need to be picking up all the yellow stuff because I need so much money right now. I didn't even with all that money spent, I still didn't get the chance to make the really good thing I wanted. I didn't even have anything to show from all that spent money. Oh god.
Not right now.
Probably helps if I hit the right button. Boop.
You need more than that to take me down.
I also need a lot better items. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Have we figured out what the best stats to stack are? Because I've been stacking occult damage, and after looking on the forums and stuff a little bit, turns out stacking like any % damage up is like useless. It just doesn't work properly in this game. It's not additive. So it's really just kind of a waste. Flat damage, crit damage, and crit chance. Is that the big one? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna start looking for those items and start to do some more with that.
That's not happening.
And we're making a lot of this the goo. We already got 5k. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Ooh, some pink dye. Oh my. Oh, also quick note, a lot of people have been asking about this game lately. As early as maybe even tomorrow, depending on how today goes, we're gonna try a game called Stone Shard. We're gonna try a game called Stone Shard soon. I kind of really want to check that out. I've been watching some other folks play it, and it actually looks pretty amazingly fun. So yeah, we're gonna be checking that out soon. Just a heads up.
Not possible.
Maybe as early as tomorrow. Depends on how much fun I'm having by the end of the day. Or with Wolcen. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. Any crit stuff? No. Ooh, man, that's a lot of damage, but it's a pistol. No crit stuff. No crit stuff. 13% damage. Ooh, 30 plus 30 crit hit chance score. Yeah. I'll take that. Crit hit damage. Oh, it's a weapon. There's 15% crit hit damage, but the one we have now adds a lot of raw damage, so I think that's going to be the primary. He's raw damage.
Not right now.
Gotta get up those sweet critties. God, I love critties. All right. Oh. We're set. What's the end game like in this game? The end game in this game is building a little city, which is pretty cool. Hey, Blood Plasma King with the 10 gift bomb. My dude. We also have Pohh with the 2 years and Lady Devil with the 5 gift bomb during the intro. Thanks. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very much appreciate the support, guys.
I need a breather.
You do what I do because I said it. Dude, now that I'm looking at it, this little pulse thing has a beat to it. I like it. Bam. I missed a die. It's okay. The reason 20% of cult damage is nice that it's additive to the 400% from your stats to the open sea. Yeah, the thing is though, is it's not additive. That's the thing. 20% of cult damage does not add 20% damage to my. It just doesn't. Like you can look at the skills, and it does not add 20%. So do I still have that thing from earlier? I can show you. This is what I was looking at last night, where it's just like doesn't make any sense. Okay. 23% of cult damage, right? Check this out. If we look at this skill, it does 1075, right? So if we added like 20%, if it was additive, then it would go up pretty significantly, right? It'd be like 1200 or something. But when we put these on, oh, wait a second. No, hold on. I'm buffed. Is that right? Wait, it did go up 20%. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting my things confused. Oh, there it goes. It just went down. That's the damage. Okay. Yeah, I had a buff on. So see, it doesn't quite go up nearly as much as you would think. That's what I was looking for right there. So it only added like 30-ish, 40-ish damage. Let's take it off again. Yeah. So it went from 1075 to 1116. It's just not that much. It's just not that much. And when you add in like added spell thing, then it goes from there. It doesn't go up 20% if you add 20% because you already have a lot of it. It goes from 400% to 421%. It's additive with your percent under the C skill or C ability, C area. Okay. Yeah, regardless, if you math it out, it's not really worth it, is the TLDR. I thought stacking occult damage would be like really good, and it's just not. It's not the skill I should be stacking. Where crit and everything, apparently if you work on crit, then you get a much higher benefit from the same stat area. So, yeah. That's why I think I'm gonna start doing it.
I need
because the crits are like a raw percent that it increases the damage by. All right, here we go.
That's not happening.
Oh, what is this thing? Oh, you did it. All right, do a quick sell. Oh, somebody earlier asked, does attack speed, does spell speed work on my beam? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Ooh, 15% crit hit damage. It has 2 offensive, 3 slots. Now, I wonder what would be better, 15% crit hit damage or 40% spell damage? This is the kind of stuff that I'm really not sure about. What do you guys think? The spell damage? I know you would obviously think the spell damage, but that's the thing. I'm not entirely sure. That's what I'm not sure of anymore. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the math here, because you know I'm so good at math. Okay. Well, it's gonna be really hard because those gems are in it. We're not gonna be able to really, like, if I just switch this out, it's gonna be like crazy. So if I switch this out, it's gonna be much less. Yeah, 841. But then again, the raw skill gems are adding a huge amount of damage because they're affecting the base that all the other stuff is being calculated off. Oh, also this has 13% crit damage. So I guess that really is a moot point at that point. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid of that staff, dude. I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid of that staff. Does Cohh know you can use a catalyst and still cast spells with a melee weapon for more damage? Yes, I do know that you can use a catalyst and cast melee spells. And honestly, Something I was thinking about is I might switch to a catalyst and a weapon today, just because I'm almost never using my staff. Like the whole kind of big point of using the staff is that you're using it to get your willpower back, and I'm just not doing that. I'm just not doing it.
I can't do that.
I use potions and everything, so I always have the willpower. Is there like a boss? Oh, there is a boss. A harder mob.
It can't be done.
There we go. So I may switch to maybe like a sword or a pistol. I'm not going to use it, whatever it is. It's just going to be a stat thing. But yeah, let me look into that. Problem is I have an amazingly powerful staff right now, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to find stuff that'll work. We'll start looking at pistols and maybe shields. Oh no, I can't use a shield. I would have to use a one of those things that let me cast spells.
Gotta catch my breath.
Hey, Luan, Kara. Now, one thing that will be interesting is though, if I do end up using an aspect in a pistol or an aspect in a sword, then I can start using like melee abilities. So instead of having like to rely on, well, I have to drop a skill, but I'm not really using the blink. I could drop the blink for now and get it back.
Gotta catch my breath.
Whenever I get my 5th skill slot. But yeah, we'll have to see. We've got lots of options with this build. Tysonians, I know, right? That's hilarious. I'm new to this game. Seems like there's no cooldown for potions. Instead, there's charges. How do you replenish charges? Oh, doing damage. You did. It's just like POE. You do damage to enemies, you get charges back. And you at least I'm pretty sure it's damaging enemies. I haven't like 100% confirmed it, but I'm pretty sure it's how it works. Who is nuking my face? There you are.
I can't do that.
Oh, here's a big boss. No kill, please. No kill. No kill.
It's not possible.
Okay. He did not take my advice.
Victory.
Oh, there are 2?
On to the next one.
Damn, what is this? Getting the rock. Maybe the sniffers?
Can't manage that right now.
All this stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Ooh, Wealth Omens location? Access to dungeon with a higher population of Wealth Omens. Oh, those are little loot boxes.
Can't wait to try it out.
Parasite. Wait, what did that do? What is Parasite? Channel a ray on a target that leeches their health until they become possessed. Okay. Interesting. See, a bit squishy. Dan had about 35k life at your level. Is Dan playing a tank? My lord. I am definitely squishy.
That can't be done.
Yeah, I'm definitely squishy. I mean, I'm getting one shot by enemies, so I can safely assume that I am squishy. Squishy squish.
I need a breather.
It was made of paper. Can't confirm. It was made of paper. I really need to focus on keeping this skill up, especially before any bosses and stuff. Not only does it heal me, but it gives me more resistance and all sorts of fun things. So. Hot cocoa and Cohh. Nice Sunday start. Nice. Wish I had hot cocoa. That sounds wonderful. And good morning to you. Optional dungeon. All right, we're getting some money back, thankfully. That's good. There's a node in Time Weaver that makes you take damage in 2 splits, so it would really help without getting 1 shot. Especially with Bulwark of Dawn. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe we'll get into that, yeah. Damn, dude. It's like 600 purple goo in one go. Nope, stop. There we go. Gotta get my goo.
I can't do that. No. I don't have enough space.
Okay, we need to start looking at like swords and stuff. Oh, that's trash. 46 crit chance score. 36. I really need the crit damage. I don't really need crit chance because my crit chance is already really high. I really need crit damage. Ooh. 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 That could be good. That could be good. Crit hit damage on this too. That'd be nice. But we'd lose again the 40% spell damage, which is pretty beefy. Okay. I'm very disappointed that you not pick up the normal gear and such. I thought you were a real looter. I'm sorry, but I have to unfollow you on Instagram and deactivate my OnlyFans because of that. Oh, I understand. It's okay. I fundamentally understand. By the way, I would definitely be picking up more loot, but you can't actually leave these maps.
I need
You
more
have to stay in them. You can't go and sell. So I would definitely be looting more stuff, especially now because I need the money. But you can't. You literally cannot. Sad face. Just to test real quick. These combined would give 32% crit damage. I don't think this is going to be a lot different, but let's take a look at the average hits here. Why do they shower you with useless loot? Oh, it's part of the game. Okay, 30. Oh, I'm seeing some 4,000 hits in there. Dude, I feel like this is actually doing more. Is it doing more?
That was a bad hit. No.
No. It seems comparable, if nothing else. It's kind of wild.
That can't be done.
God, I really need to get to the end of this and sell some stuff. Is this offline or online? A better question is, are the online servers up? The answer is no. So that means this is offline. Yep. Also, it's in the title. Yep.
I need more power.
All those are cat packs. Time to get a rage dump skill now? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I wonder, like, is there a go-to good rage dump skill? I'm kind of curious.
I can't do that.
Okay, I feel like this is doing a lot less damage.
I can't do that.
Wait, are you dead? Wait, is that the boss? That's not the boss, is it? No.
I can't do that right
The
now.
flying hammer is pretty good. Yeah? Okay. Oh wait, what was that ring? Nah. 41 hit chance score and 22 occult. Sure, we'll take that. It's a little bit better. A little bit. And we're gonna save staff. So let me go back to that. Okay, let's try the last level. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, a VIP. I should have gone back and looted everything else. Yeah, I probably should have. It's like I gotta deal with this VIP. This VIP. What I need money for? I need money for re-rolling sockets on items. I need money for building items in the town. I need money for rolling map modifiers on maps. I need money for a lot of things.
It can't be done.
Many, many things.
Can't manage that right.
Many, many things. Oh, what's this blue one? Let's see. What am I going for next? I just got this guy. I think I was working down here for something. Or maybe I'll work up to that. Yeah, I'm going to work to that node over here. We'll try that dire juncture skill and see how we like that. Did I get that? I did. Is there an economy in this game? No, there's no like auction house or anything like that. At least not now. Oh god.
No. Gotta catch my breath.
Putting a spellbinder? Well, I mean, I'm doing a laser mage build. Yeah, I'm mostly an occult based mage character. Not because it's the best, just because I kind of wanted to. I also don't wear pants. Yeah. What are your thoughts about the current state of the game? Should people wait till it gets fixed, or is it safe to play now too? I mean, if you're gonna play this game offline, if you don't have any urge to play it offline like me, I'm having a fine time. However, if you do want to play with friends and you're playing online, that's a big consideration and may determine if you want to buy the game now or later. Yep. So that's kind of my current thoughts on this game. I mean, it's a damn decent ARPG. You know, when it's working, but the problem is it's not working for everyone right now. So there's that. Also, it's important to mention, I do have to say, that even offline mode has a pretty significant amount of issues. So, you know, like there's game breaking bugs, there's progress reset bugs, there's broken builds all over the place. There's some pretty serious exploits that, I mean, but again, you're playing offline at that point, so you know, it's not really affecting anyone else but you. So it's not really a big deal, so to speak. But yeah, that's kind of where we are now. If you're playing offline, it's kind of okay, but it does have issues. But if you're playing online, you might just straight up want to wait. Is the game fun? It's a good ARPG, man. I'm having okay. It's very pretty. It's fully voice acted. There's a lot of customization. They do some fun things with the passive tree. The skill customization system is pretty cool. Like there's good things about it, and it's an ARPG. So if you like ARPGs, you know, you'll probably like this game because it's an ARPG. It's certainly not trying to reinvent the wheel in that aspect. So, you know, I personally have kind of gotten more into ARPGs since I've been playing POE, Path of Exile, and you know, I'm having fun with this game. I'm planning on diving into Grim Dawn at some point, so I'm having a good time with it. But on that note, like I've been telling people over the last couple days, if you're not into ARPGs, this game is not going to change your mind on ARPGs. It's not going to be like, man, I haven't liked all these other games, but man, that Wolcen game, like, it's not going to do that.
A worthy
Ooh.
reward for my